Hello, and welcome to Brainy Gardener. Looking for a little bit of inspiration for your garden? Check out these 17 incredible succulents with red flowers. From blooming cacti to showy sedums, these plants will surely add eye-catching color to any landscape. We all know red is a ravishing and powerful color. In the Western world, it represents power, desire, and love, while in many Far East cultures it represents prosperity, luck, and happiness. Succulents with red flowers are an eye-catching addition to any garden. Even if you don't have many indoor plants, a single red flowering succulent on your side table will brighten up the room. Whether you plan on getting one for yourself or as a gift for a friend, here are some beautiful succulent varieties with bright red flowers. Let us get started. Number 1. Flaming Katy, Kalanchoe blossfeldiana. The flaming Katy is a popular succulent that originates from Madagascar. It's named for its flowers, which bloom in shades of orange, red, and yellow. It is also called Florus Kalanchoe for its gorgeous flowers. This plant has a clustering growth habit and can reach up to 12 inches tall. The leaves are thick and fleshy with scalloped edges. They're a deep green color with reddish-brown spots. The flowers of Flaming Katy are what make this plant so special. They emerge in clusters at the tips of the stems and last for several weeks. The blooms are brightly colored and very showy. When discussing succulents with red flowers, Flaming Katy is the first that comes to mind. Number 2. Rose Pincushion Cactus, Mammillaria xiomaniana. The rose pincushion cactus is a small cactus that originates from Mexico. It's a popular plant due to its pretty flowers and easy care requirements. Offsets emerge from the base of the plant quite frequently. To propagate, simply twist one off and replant it in a new pot. This cactus grows up to 6 inches tall and remains small for the entirety of its lifetime. The stems are covered in spines that vary in color from white to brown. The flowers appear at the tips of the body and are bright pink or red. Number 3. Rat-tail cactus, Cactus flagelliformis. Rat-tail cactus is a vining cactus that's native to Mexico. It gets its name, rat-tail, from the shape of its stems, which are long and thin like a rat's tail. These plants look gorgeous when planted in a hanging basket, as the trailing stems coupled with the red flowers make for an eye-catching display. This cactus is a fast grower and can quickly become leggy if not pruned regularly. The stems are covered in spines that vary in color from white to brown. The flowers appear at the tips of the stems and are bright pink or red. They bloom for several weeks and are followed by small, round fruits. Number 4. Christmas cactus, Schlumbergera exbucklei. The Christmas cactus is a popular holiday plant that blooms in shades of pink, purple, red, and white. It's native to the rainforests of Brazil, where it grows on trees or rocks. It is a cross between Schlumbergera truncata and Schlumbergera russelliana. This succulent has a trailing growth habit and can reach up to 3 feet long. The leaves are narrow and fleshy with scalloped edges. The flowers of the Christmas cactus appear in clusters at the tips of the stems. They're brightly colored and very showy. Number 5. Pig's ear, Cotyledon orbiculata. Pig's ear plant is a succulent that originates from South Africa. It gets its common name from the shape of its leaves, which are rounded and ear-like. Clusters of leaves are clumped together. They look like a collection of pig's ears on display more than anything. This plant has a rosette growth habit and can reach up to 4 feet tall. The flowers of the pig's ear plant appear in clusters on top of tall, thin stalks that emerge from the central rosette. If the plant has been allowed to cluster, different rosettes will flower at the same time, making for an impressive display. Number 6. Peanut cactus, Echinopsis chimicerius. The peanut cactus is a small finger-sized cactus that resembles a collection of peanuts when in cultivation. It's native to Bolivia and Argentina, where it grows in the wild at high altitudes. This cactus gets its common name from its shape. It's small and plump, with a green body and white spines. The spines are soft to the touch, making handling easy. The flowers are red or orange, and they bloom in the late spring to summer. Keep the plant in cooler conditions in winter to encourage lush flowers in the warmer months. Number 7. Euphorbia Milii, Crown of Thorns. Euphorbia Milii, more commonly known as the crown of thorns, is a succulent native to Madagascar. It gets its common name from the thorny stems that resemble a crown. The plant can grow up to 3 to 6 feet tall, with arching stems that are covered in sharp thorns. The leaves are oval-shaped with a glossy surface. The flowers of Euphorbia Milii are small but numerous. They bloom in clusters, emerging from the tips of the stems. They are typically bright red, although they can also be pink, orange, or white. Number 8. Burro's tail, Sedum morganianum. The burro's tail is a succulent native to Mexico. The plant gets its name, burro's tail, donkey's tail, from its long trailing stems that resemble a donkey's tail. It produces small red or pink flowers in the spring and summer. This is one of the most popular succulents because it's so easy to care for. And it looks great in any type of container, hanging basket, or even as a ground cover. The burro's tail is not cold hardy, so it needs to be brought indoors during the winter months. Number 9. Orchid Cactus, Cactus ackermanii. The orchid cactus is a popular succulent that is native to Mexico. It gets its common name from its flowers, which resemble orchids. The blooms are large and showy, and they come in a variety of colors, including white, pink, red, and purple. This plant is low maintenance and able to tolerate a wide range of conditions. It prefers bright, indirect light, but some direct sun wouldn't go amiss either. In its natural habitat, it is protected from direct sunlight by the shade of the trees it grows on. Number 10. Propeller Plant, Crassula perfoliata var. Minor. The propeller plant is a succulent native to South Africa. It gets its common name from the propeller-shaped leaves that grow in a rosette pattern. The propeller plant is a popular houseplant because of its low-maintenance nature and unique shape. Clusters of small, red flowers appear on the top of the main stem, making for an interesting contrast to the gray-green leaves. This plant prefers bright, indirect light, but has the ability to tolerate some direct sun. Number 11. Crassula Morgan's Beauty. The Crassula Morgan's Beauty is a cross between Crassula perfoliata var. Minor and Crassula mesembryanthemopsis. It's a member of the stonecrop family and is closely related to the jade plant. It gets its common name from its beautiful, clustering flowers that appear on top of the stem. The flowers are deep pink, leaning towards red, and appear in winter, making them a welcome addition during the colder months. If you're looking for succulents with red flowers that have a unique appearance, look no further. The Crassula Morgan's Beauty is a low-growing plant that only reaches about 4 inches in height. Number 12. Echeveria Black Prince. The Echeveria Black Prince is a type of succulent that's prized for its dark, almost black leaves. It's a relatively small plant that only grows to about 3 inches tall and wide, forming rosettes typical of the Echeveria family. Bright, red flowers appear on top of fleshy stalks in the colder months. The interesting contrast in color is best enjoyed when the plant is front and center, being displayed individually on a stark white background. If you're looking for a succulent with red flowers that will retain interest for the rest of the year as well, the Echeveria Black Prince is a great choice. Number 13. Candelabra Aloe, Aloe arborescens. The Candelabra Aloe is a tall, tree-like succulent that is native to South Africa. It gets its common name from the growth patterns of its leaves that look like a blown-up candelabra if you squint your eyes just right. This aloe can grow up to 10 feet tall, although it is more commonly seen at around 6 feet. The leaves are thick and fleshy, with spines along the edges. They are a beautiful blue-green color with white spots. The flowers are borne on stalks and are red or orange in color. Number 14. Delosperma dyeri, Red Mountain. The Delosperma dyeri is a low-growing mat-forming succulent that originates from South Africa. It's one of the more popular red succulents due to its ease of care and ability to thrive in dry conditions. The flowers are a deep red, and they appear in clusters. They bloom throughout the summer and fall months. They are shaped like traditional daisies and form a carpet of red flowers when allowed to grow as a ground cover. This plant is perfect for xeriscaping on the borders of gardens where the light conditions aren't the best. Number 15. Echeveria setosa, Mexican firecracker. The Echeveria setosa, or Mexican firecracker, is a succulent native to Mexico. Its flowers resemble firecrackers, hence the name. They're a vibrant red and orange color, red from the bottom and orange at the top. They are born of fleshy stalks that emerge from the central rosette. This plant is relatively small, reaching only about 6 inches in height at maturity. But it offsets readily and can form large colonies over time. In addition, the leaves are a light green color with a coating of thin, white hairs. Number 16. Huernia Zebrina, Lifesaver Plant. Huernia Zebrina, also known as the lifesaver plant or lifebuoy plant, is a species of succulent plant widely popular for its unique shape. It is native to southern Africa, where it occurs in Ethiopia, Kenya, Somalia, and Tanzania. The flowers are what set this plant apart from all other succulents with red flowers on this list. They are yellow-colored and star-shaped with 5 petals, patterned with brown zebra stripes. However, the most striking part of their flowers is the bright, red donut shape in the middle of the flower. Number 17. Baby Sunrose, Aptenia cordifolia. The baby sunrose is a fast-growing succulent that can quickly fill in a space in your garden. It's a member of the Azocae family and is native to South Africa. The plant forms dense mats of foliage that stay relatively low to the ground. The leaves are fleshy and green with a white edge. They are oval-shaped and slightly cupped, giving them a unique look. And the flowers are small and bright red, providing much-needed contrast to the light green leaves. Although they are not particularly showy, they still stand out over the light background.